Hi everyone, and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this Colleen bracelet, and this was designed by I'm a Crazy Fangirl on Instagram. I will have her name in the description box below, and I'll bring it up here in just a second. First I want to show you this design. So I'll only be showing you the tutorial for the base design today. You can add fishtail or single chain borders on your own if you like, but those are pretty simple. You just kind of fishtail the bands and you'll grab these outer ones. Let me bring up her account. So this is what it looks like. It's called I'm a Crazy Fangirl. She used to be Looming by Maddie. And like I said, I'll have her name in the description box below, but this is her account. So you can scroll through her pictures, like them, and give her a follow for me. And we'll go ahead and get started. So what you're going to want today is a hook. I'm going to use a double-ended hook here. You're also going to want some colors. Today I'll be using 3 different colors. For the center, where I used black Persian, I'll be using this moon, I think, glitter. It's the gray glitter, I don't know what it's called exactly. And then for the white Persian, I'll be using opaque black. And for the colored bands on the outside, I will be using lime green jelly. So to start, you're going to make a 6-loop setup with your black bands. And that's pretty simple to do. You just cap a band, pull another band through, and then fishtail one band onto each side. Oops. Alright, my bands just completely came undone, so I'll have to try that again. These black bands are really kind of slippery. Okay, now that I finally have a 6-loop set up, what we're going to go ahead and do is take one of these center bands, which I'm going to use this gray glitter. I'm going to pull this through the first 5 and lift the middle 2. So you're going to lift these middle 2 bands and then lift this outer one, rearrange, and this is only the process for the first section. Then you'll take one of your colored bands, you'll pull it through the first 2 bands on your hook, or the first 2 loops. You'll lift the first one, flip this green over that band and over the end of the hook, pick up the black and put both of those back on your hook. Rearrange the band so that the black is on the outside. Then take this green band and push it over the black and over the end of your hook. So this is what it's going to look like. Then you'll take a black band and pull it through these first 2 loops and close. That's all you have to do. Then turn it around. We're going to repeat the same thing on the other side, so take your green band, pull this through the first 2 loops, lift that first one, lift just the first one, flip this green over it and over the end of the hook, then pick up the black, and then put that green back on your hook. Move this black band over to the outside, then slide this down to the end of the hook and flip the green over the edge. Then take a black band, pull it through the first 2 loops and close. So this is what it'll look like. Then you'll take another gray band or another center band, and this is where we kind of start the process. You'll have 6 loops on your hook, and this time you're going to pull it through the first 5, and you're actually going to grab the 1st and the 4th and the 5th. You're not going to grab these middle 2 like we did in the beginning. That was just to start off the bracelet and give you a secure finish. You're going to grab this first band, skip the 2nd and the 3rd, grab the 4th and the 5th. Rearrange the bands so that this black band is on the outside and this black band should stay on the outside. Now what we're going to do is pretty much the same thing we did before. So take a green band, pull this through the first 2 loops on your hook, lift the first band, flip this green over the gray and over the end of the hook, then reclaim the black band and put that green back on, rearrange the black so it's on the outside. Take the green and just simply push it over the black and over the end of the hook. Now grab a black band, pull it through, pull it through the first two bands and close. Turn this around, take a green band, and if your bands become unarranged or they go out of order like this, just move that black over top of the gray back to the middle. Take your green band through the first two, lift the first one, flip this over that and over the end of the hook, reclaim the black, move the black over to the outside, and then push this green over the end of the hook. Take another black band, and pull it through those first two loops and close. You don't need to pick up any bands when you do that. Then you're going to take a moon band or a gray glitter band, pull that through the first 5. Again, remember from now on you're lifting the first and the 4th band, not the middle 2. So you'll lift the 1st, the 4th, and the 5th, rearrange that one so it's on the outside. Then take your green band, pull this through the first 3, or through the first 2, sorry. Lift the first one, flip that over the end of the hook, pick up the black and the green, move the black to the outside, and push this green over the end of the hook, like so. Now, take a black band, pull that through the first 2 loops, and close. Now turn this around. Again, if this band comes out of order, which it probably will do very often, you just have to cross it back over. Take the green through the first 2, lift the first one, flip over, pick up the outside black, and then move the black over to the very outside. Take this green and just push it off the end of your hook. Now take a black band, pull that through the first 2 loops and close. I'll show you one last time. I'll take a gray band through those first 5 bands, lift the 1st, the 4th, and the 5th. Rearrange that 5th one. It'll probably pop out on its own, but just in case, just make sure it's on the outside. Then take a green through the first 2, lift the first one, flip that over and pick up the black, move the black to the outside so you can flip the green over the end. Then just take one black band through those 2 loops. Turn it around, take this green band through the first 2 loops, lift the first one, flip that over the end of the hook, pick up the black, rearrange the black, and then push this green off. Again, take a black band through those first 2 loops and close, and then you'll continue by adding your gray band and just continuing down until this is long enough to fit around your wrist, maybe a little bit longer if you are adding the fishtail borders, but that's up to you. And to finish this off, you're going to end right here. Just take one last black band through all 6 loops and close. So this is what it's going to look like. And then you can rearrange these green bands if you need to, kind of pull the insides to make that shorter, or pull the outsides to make them longer, or just arrange them up the side. I also forgot to mention that this is kind of inspired by the fugitive lace bracelet, which I'll put a link to in the description box below. I also have a tutorial for that on my channel. But anyway, for now, that's going to do it for this video. So thank you for watching. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll have I'm a Crazy Fangirl's name in the description box below. Make sure to check her out on Instagram, give her a follow for me, but that is going to do it for this video, and I hope to see you next time.